Hey y'all, how y'all doing? So I'm just sitting in the car outside of Zaxby's, and I'm just sitting here thinking about, like, life and people and, manifesting. So one of the things that I try to tell people all the time is to be 100% optimistic about any and everything in life. That is one thing that I always tell people. Be optimistic, always be positive, never think negatively over your life, because I don't think people understand how much words really do matter when it comes to, just everything as far as your goals, as far as your day-to-day. Like, putting out certain energies really do affect you. And I really want people to understand that. Like, I was just talking to my little brother about this recently. And he was like, I'm optimistic. He was like, but I don't feel optimistic. And I was like, in order for you to truly be an optimistic person, you have to feel it. Because he was like, he has his good days, he has his bad days. And, I've been talking to a lot of people who are telling me, that they talk about, being depressed, about not knowing where they're leading themselves to in life right now, where they going, what they doing. And, there's a lot of that going around. But what I like to tell people is, one thing that helped me out, and I don't know if this is going to work for anybody else, but one thing that helped me out was reflecting on what made me happy and what feeds me. And me being an artist feeds me. Me being a creative feeds me. And it helps me understand and kind of guide me to where I want to be and where I want to go. And I tell people all the time, I went to university at first and I was trying to be a nurse. And then I was trying to major in like other stuff that didn't have nothing to do with what I was truly feeling on the inside. To do with my true nature of who I am. And all my life I painted, and I stopped right out of high school. When I got to college, I tried to do something different, and I feel like that's where I messed up. And I feel like a lot of people get discouraged with things that they say that they want to do. Like one of my other younger brothers, he was talking to me one day, and I just remember that he was talking to me about how he wants to be an MMA fighter. And me personally, I didn't know that my personal feelings would affect him at the time. But he decided not to be an MMA fighter because me and other people were against it, instead of me encouraging him to do something that he's always wanted to do. And that goes on to say, like, even when I started nails, like, my dad didn't think that I should be doing nails. But that again goes on to say, you shouldn't be concerned or worry about what anybody else vision is for your life, or what they think that you should do. I think that people need to start figuring out and tapping into who they are mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and figure out what's truly making you happy, what's truly feeding you. Me creating feeds me. What feeds you? Like, I've learned that working out, it removes a lot of stress for me. You know what I'm saying? It helps calm me for the rest of my day, so I'm not going off on people. I've already channeled that aggression in them ways. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like people need to start internalizing and actually reflecting and figuring out what it is that they want in life, how they see themselves, and where they truly wanting to go. Because it's easy to say, I'm going to be this way, or I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and then you end up not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the time to sit down and actually reflect on what it is that you want to do. And my brothers right now, they're young. They're 23, 27, so they got time. And I try to tell people all the time, we are in our 20s. I'm not going to be in my 20s in the next couple of weeks, unfortunately. But we have the time to change and do whatever it is we want at whatever age that we want to do it at. You know what I'm saying? There is no time frame or no time limit on anything there is that you want to do out there. Out in the streets, out in the world, there's nothing. People are going to college. I was in college with a 69-year-old. I can't remember if it was a woman or a man, but I just remember that it was a lady, 60-fucking-9 years old, out there getting a college degree because she wanted to prove to herself that she could do it. So my thing is that what I've also learned, and I will also notice by talking to one of my best friends, is that we hold ourselves back a lot mentally. And I know this for a fact because I do that to myself. But what I do is, I fight with myself in my head sometimes. Like, I'll be like, bro, get out of this funk. Get out of this funk. You know what I'm saying? Get out of this funk. Like, you have to stop feeling this way. You are too talented to be just chilling. Like, you are too talented to not really be on your shit as much as you're supposed to be. And sometimes I feel like people really need to take accountability for being fucking lazy. Like, sometimes all you gotta do is just get the fuck up. Sometimes that's really all it is. You just have to get the fuck up. Like, people be like, you so hard on me. I'm hard on myself. Like, I'm not just hard on people. I'm hard on myself, because I know that a lot of it has to do with that mental, and then that physical, that urge to want to get up, and then that drive to just do it. And I've learned that there are things that have taken me months to do that I could literally complete in a day or within a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being lazy, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm down in myself and I'm distracting myself from what my real goals are. And literally just not being, or feeling that I'm not in my right mental state to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like a lot of people just need to take time out to truly reflect. You know, and you know, some people are really depressed and they don't know exactly where they want to go to. But I feel like you have to find it. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you know yourself. And if you don't know yourself, that's what I try to tell people all the time. Figure yourself out. Figure it out. Well, like, one thing I hate is I hate when a motherfucker tell me if they don't know what they like or what they don't like. Like, how do you not know what you like or don't like? How do you not know this about yourself? So, learn yourself. Be happy with who you are, regardless of whatever the situation is in that moment. If it's something that you cannot control, be happy any fucking way. I was just telling my brother, like, you know, regardless of what the situation is, give it 5 minutes. If you can't control it, if there's nothing that you can do about it, give it 5 minutes and move forward. Find something else to focus your attention on, because if you can't change anything about the current situation, then all you can do is better it in the process. It's like, that's just my thought process on everything. Like, I'm very, very, very logical. I'm a very logical thinker. Like, I'm a 1 + 1 is 2 kind of gal. And so, like, you know, like I said, even for myself, like, I have to pressure and, like, constantly force myself to do things, even when I don't feel like it, even when I feel mentally drained, even when I feel like, you know, I'm not okay in the moment. And sometimes I let myself not be okay. But when you let yourself not be okay, sometimes you can become very content with where you are in the moment, and you're not going to do anything to get yourself out of it. And so I feel like, even with me, for example, like, after the Beale Street art crawl, I wouldn't say discouraged. I was just very disappointed in the outcome, because, you know, my paintings that got rained on, I got rained on. It took so much just to get down and to Beale Street and to set up. It took so much just for that, and I had to go back and forth to the house, and just not being able to sell anything. You know, I got some attention, but I wasn't able to make a purchase. Like, I wasn't able to get a buyer, you know? So that kind of like made me sad for a little minute. I'm not even gonna lie. It kind of made me stop painting, just like, honestly, for like these last few weeks, because I was just feeling like, so, like, bro, I did all this and I got rained on. Like, and I left early. Like, I left 2.5 hours before the festival was over. And I wasn't really set up until an hour and a half into the festival. So I was really, 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 really pissed off. And, you know, I literally, within like the last week or so, like, I had to get myself back in the gym. I had to start making myself wake up earlier like I used to. Like, I had to just start making myself do things that I would normally do that fed me. And going to the gym feeds me, because I'm able to channel a lot of, like, again, my aggression if I'm upset, and just making sure that my body looks good, period. But yeah, like, I try I'm saying all this to say, like, keep going. Don't stop. Continue to figure out who you are and love yourself for who you are in this moment. Okay? If you're discouraged, it's okay. If you feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's no other option, just know there is. There's something. Listen. There's not one way to do anything, okay? You can figure something else out. Just calm down. Find your peace. Take you a nap if you need to. Get you some clarity of the situation. If there's nothing that you can actually do to progress out of whatever it is that's bothering you in the moment, focus your attention on something else. Move forward. Love yourself. Love yourself for who you are. And just continue to appreciate growth. And in life, I just feel like, you know, there's going to be so many obstacles. There's going to be so many things that, you know what I'm saying, detour you from where it is that you want to be. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like all that shit happens for something greater to come. And I'm always looking for the greater. Like, I'm optimistic every single day about everything in life. And I hope that everybody learns to become that way too. Like, just be optimistic, just be happy, and everything else will flow. Okay? I just want to get out here and come on, you know, and just say that. So, you know, again, like, comment, and subscribe, you know what I'm saying, if you like my little rant. But, you know, I just want to talk to y'all for a little second, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit out there. And yeah, bye.